I just had my absolute fall apart meltdown. If you did not feel like falling apart melting down and you skipped my Make It Right video, then good for you. I still feel panicky, but I often feel like I'm talking to one of you in particular. And today I feel like I am alone. But like right now, just nothing's making me feel connected to anything. Can't tell if I'm floating through the air or drowning in an ocean. I feel super overwhelmed. And all of that got kind of unloaded in my last video, so I'm not going into any of that here. We are here for Rise of Bangtan Chapter 12, Deleted and Bonus Scenes. Hi, my name's Ashley Sue. If you're new here we cover midlife, mental health, and BTS and how these things come together. Sometimes I'm in a pretty good place. Sometimes I am in a just like cried out and I can't make sense of things place, and that's sort of where I am. However, like I said, I just got that out in the last video. So we're going to spend the next watching Rise of Bangtan Deleted and Bonus Scenes. I watched Chapter 12, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I watched that a couple days ago, and then I traveled, took the kids, and traveled to go see family. And then actually being there, it just, like, all the things that feel displaced and sort of broken in my life were extra triggered there, and I was my worst version of myself. Mess of a trip, mess of a person, trying to love myself. I hope you are trying to love yourself too. Right now, let's see what Anissa, thank God for Anissa. She puts in a lot of hard work, and apparently she's already working on a whole other project, even though Anissa, please take time for yourself. Love yourself. Let's watch this and see what Anissa has in store for us. Blood, Sweat, and Tears was actually a really beautiful chapter. Honestly, that was kind of the beginning of them figuring out how they had to love themselves or they were going to fall apart at the seams on the way to success, right? Captions are on, right? Yeah. And Anissa edit! Oh my god, they're insane. I've felt so disconnected from everybody the last few days. Family, my husband, myself, BTS. The last few days have been like so overwhelmingly, increasingly alone. Like I'm back in a cave again. I'm scared. It's like I'm trying to distance myself from feeling. Anyway, the slang term used in reference to Bangtan.
자, 다음 해시태그는요. 샵10아인입니다. 10아인. 아, 10아인. 10아인 혹시 뭔지 아세요?
몰라요. 저희도 모르는데. 저희도 처음 들어보는데요.
아, 몰라요?
네, 몰라요.
이거 요즘 친구들, 요즘 사람들이 쓰는 단어들인데.
줄임말. 팬들이 아니어도 인정하는?
정답입니다.
They are so beautiful.
팬들이 아니어도 인정한다는 뜻인데.
팬아인이라고 하나요?
방탄소년단의 팬이 아니어도 퍼포먼스는 인정한다. 이런 뜻이라고 합니다. 감사합니다.
이 피땀 눈물 같은 경우에는 우선 좋은 트랙이 하나 나왔습니다. 그래서 그 트랙에서 근데 도저히 그 어떤 멜로디나 워딩이 나오지가 않더라고요. 그래서 되게 저도 막 고민을 많이 하고 정말 멜로디만 막 20번씩 써보고 막 랩도 20번씩 써보고 그랬었는데
I love Korean.
처음에 근데 제가 가져간 가사 중에 부드럽게 죽여줘라는 가사를 써서 한번 가져갔었어요. 이 파트에다가. 근데 이제 그거를 방피디님이 마음에 들어 하셔서 Killing Me Softly라는 어떻게 보면 유명한 관용구인데 그래서 그 거기에서 조금 시작이
I immediately thought of the Fugees and oh god, the original singer of that song.
게 원래 지금 호비가 하고 있는 킬링 파트죠. 이 파트 킬링 파트. 원은 만니 제가 할 뻔 하긴 했는데 어쨌든 뭐 제가 했으면 큰일 날 뻔했어요. 근데 뭐 소리가 너무 나서 인트 센터에서 춤도 추고 제가 그 춤을 출 수는 없지 않습니까 센터에서. 아무튼 그리고 피땀 눈물 워딩이 나왔을 때 가장 반대했던 사람 바로 슈가 형입니다. 슈가 형이 뭐라고 했냐면 약간 좀 더럽지 않나요? 땀 눈물 약간 좀 더럽지 않나요? 좀 피, 땀, 눈물 이렇게 하면 약간 좀 더러운 것 같다고 잘 안 될 것 같다고 슈가 형이 그렇게 반대를 했는데 최근에 슈가 형이 반대하면 다 잘 됩니다.
Suga's Against City usually does well. That's pretty stellar. Yeah, it is. It's visceral, right? Blood, sweat, and tears. That is visceral. But that's really what it's about. Like, what would they have named it instead? That would have been less dirty, but as effective. Blood, Sweat, and Tears is phenomenal. Like, start to finish. They nailed that.
2955님 방탄소년단 데뷔 초에 강남구청역 한 음식점에서 옆 테이블에서 밥 먹는 걸 봤어요. 허겁지겁 먹길래 안쓰러워서 아는 척 안 했어요. 팬이었어요.
맞아요. 그때
이거 제발 이런 거.
맞아. 그때 거기 연습실이 있었어가지고
뭐 이렇게 식당을 대놓고 먹고 그러죠.
아니 그런 거 아니었던 것 같아. 그때 막 밥을 잘 못 먹고 저희가 도시락 챙겨 다니다가
시간 없었고.
네 그때 먹었던 것 같은데 맞아요. 되게 그때
His voice.
그런
God.
옛날 시절 생각하면 지금 생각하면 좀 어이도 없기도 하고
어때요?
진짜 이런 그렇죠 막.
아니 그 시절이 있었기 때문에
네.
되게 약간 되게 뭐랄까 좀 고맙고
그렇죠.
그 시절이 되게 그립고 그런 것 같아요.
어떻게 보면 그 시절이 또 그립기도 하고요.
네 그때 식비가 6,000원이었거든요.
네.
안 그래요 식대 생각하면.
네 안돼.
안 되지.
Who has to teach Jungkook how to be cute? Jungkook is great. J-Hope does have that like down though.
소리 내야지. 종가 소리 필수다. 그렇지. 그래.
안녕하세요. 저는 방탄소년단 황금막내 쫀득국입니다.
I want to bite them. They're so cute.
대박 나야 되는데 이번에 뭐 이때까지 나온 사진이 제일 마음에 듭니다. 안무도
It's so good.
멋있으니까 좋아할 것 같아요. 많은 분들이 이제 기다렸던 그런 컨셉, 그런 안무가 아닐까.
랩몬.
I just saw in the Soup season 1 episode 7 last night where Namjoon accidentally takes the screen door off. How does he do that?
랩몬.
That's unreal.
저만 그러거든요 맨날.
Why is it always
내가
him?
뭘 하면 막 깨지고 부서지고.
Hold on.
조각이니까 조각이랑 이렇게 키스를 하는 말.
They look so sexy. They look so sexy and awesome in the video.
저를 컨트롤 해보겠습니다. 난 솔직히 자신이었다. 난 100% 놀랍기 때문에.
Oh shit.
이런 높이를 떨리겠습니까? 그러면서 덜덜덜 베일을 거친 채
Oh my god.
와인 괜찮았어요. 근데 허리 아픈 빼곤 괜찮았는데 난 좀 싫었어요. 그래서 제가 눈을 이렇게 가리고
Oh my god. 괜찮아요. That video concept, so good. Look how gentle he does. Oh God, so gentle. So hot. Sugar. I love them filming this video so much. There are stars that are so concerned with always looking cool, right? With playing the part that they're supposed to play, that they're afraid to be human and to, no pun intended, to lift the veil on the performance aspect of what they do, and the fact that they create art that we can get completely lost in, whether it's just their music, because that for me actually was the beginning of everything. Then the visuals, where we can get so lost in a visual storyline and believe it. They are all the temptation sex gods of blood, sweat, and tears that video portrays them as, and yet they're also the complete most adorable, beautiful, sweet, funny, goofy boys on the planet at the same time. Thank you for lifting that veil. We love you each, our sweet, sweet Bangtan men. Oh, they're talented. He doesn't like spicy, right?
살은 스트레스를 안 받고 먹으면 살이 안 찐대요. 저는 스트레스를 안 받으려고 해요. 무조건.
God bless you. I'm trying that too.
진짜 행복한 생각만 하면 살이 안 찐다고 합니다. 네, 제가 지었습니다.
Of course you did.
맛있게 먹어야지 살이 안 찐다.
I love him.
운동을 약간 취미를 하나 기르세요.
Dance. Do you guys watch Wheezy Waiter? Wheezy Waiter, I feel like it was a pretty recent video. A Wheezy Waiter video where he and his wife and this other couple that they're very well off, but I find them to be a little on the stuffy side. Anyway, dance 20 minutes a day, every day for a month to see what will happen. The results were actually really sad. They didn't find a lot of joy in dancing, and the stuffy couple surprisingly didn't find any joy in dancing at all. Whatever. I say we all dance for 20 minutes a day to BTS. Can we do that? Can we do that?
남이 힘든 일이 있다고 해서 자기가 힘든 일이 안 힘든 게
Oh my
되는 게
God.
아니잖아요. 그러니까 언제든지 힘들면 남들한테도 나 힘이 들다 나 좀 많이 봐주고 위로해줘라라고 언제든지 꼭 얘기해 주시고요.
My last video where I'm dressed the same as this because I literally just filmed it. I talk about how I'm in all the time anyhow, right? You guys are with me on that. You've seen that. But this weekend was particularly awful, like just awful, where I felt like I am unworthy to be near anybody because if you're happy, I'm gonna ruin it. And if you're unhappy, then I'm just a giant wet blanket making it worse. This weekend was so bad. Wherever you go, there you are. And issues within my marriage and issues within myself. And anyhow, I sent a very brief message to saying what an I am, how awful I feel. And she sent me
취미를 하나 기르세요.
She sent me this. She sent me this in a text.
있다고 해서 자기가 힘든 일이 안 힘든 게 되는 게 아니잖아요. 그러니까 언제든지 힘들면 남들한테도 나 힘이 들다 나 좀 많이 봐주고 위로해줘라라고 언제든지 꼭 얘기해 주시고요.
I love you and I love you, Jin.
저희가 지금 뵐때 저희가 노모드림이라는 천국교 선부작의 그때 싱글 냈었는데 그게 저희가 낸 유일한 싱글이에요. 근데 싱글이 7곡이 들어있었어요. 그 이후로는 계속 미니 앨범, 정규, 미니 앨범 계속 내면서 항상 거의 매 앨범마다 항상 9곡.
Their albums got long. Map of the Soul 7 was intense. Beautiful tits.
싱글로 낼 수 있지만 저희가 굳이 이렇게 많은 곡들을 저희가 작업해가면서 하는 이유는 정말 타이틀뿐만 아니라 수록곡까지 꼭 한번 그렇게 듣게 되는 팀들이 있다고 생각을 합니다. 그래서 비록 타이틀뿐만 아니라 항상 다른 곡들까지 듣게 될 수 있는 그런 소위 말해서 많이 하는 말이지만 믿고 듣는 그런 방탄소년단 이런.
Thank you to my sister, my sweet beautiful sister, I don't know. Anyhow, one of my sisters who raised me on music and on the power of sound. I thank God for her and for that gift that she gave me from a young age. One of the things that she taught me is that you don't just listen to the title track. You know, she bought me my dad bought me my very first cassettes that I asked for Christmas when I got my first stereo. But then my sister was the one who shared with me, she got me cassettes and then eventually CDs of ones that she thought that I would really enjoy, of things that I was starting to get into to expand my music horizon and knowledge. The Doors. I remember my birthday that I got the Doors best of from you. She taught me you don't just listen to the title track. That is a waste of money and time when you have an entire disc there to take in more, and that often the better songs, the best songs, your favorite song will be hidden somewhere in there that you'll never hear on the radio. And as we as ARMY know now, even back then, radio play was dictated by labels and how much they would pay based on what they thought was marketable. We were being force-fed music. So if you didn't bother to listen to the rest of it, Tori Amos has a wide, amazing discography. So many incredible songs beyond the handful that got radio play. Anyway, BTS is a band we can trust, right? We trust their music. We trust what they create. Map of the Soul 7 is B.
음악이 어떤 분한테는 그냥 단순한 이제 정말 즐거움이나 그런 게 되기만 해도 좋고.
I can't wait for their next album, whatever it is.
가치관에 좋은 영향을 미칠 수만 있다면 그걸로 이미 저의 음악적인 목표는 되게 달성되지 않았나 이렇게 그런 생각을 합니다.
God, I love these men.
지금 젖살이 다 빠졌네요.
저요? 저 젖살이 좀 덜 빠진 것 같아요. 그래서 그냥 살 같은 거 안 빼고 자연스럽게 빠지기 전까지는 그냥 막 살 엄청 빼고 이렇게 안 하기로 했어요.
Please don't.
지금 그냥 잘 먹고 있습니다. 어제도 제가
If you gained 50 pounds, you'd still be beautiful. Good for you. Like he would be beautiful.
자서 눈이 지금 부었습니다.
I know I ate too much when I can't get my rings off.
앞으로 찌찌미는 못 보겠네요.
아 절대 못 보죠. 절대 이제 저에게 노출은 없을 것 같습니다. 여러분 기대해 주지 마세요.
Well. Sure, Jimin. Sure.
스케줄들이 되게 많을 텐데 요즘에 바쁠 텐데 11월 12, 13일 고척돔에서 팬미팅이 있어요.
네, 맞습니다.
돔에서
야, 스케일이 다르네. 근데 예매 15분 만에 38,000석이 매일.
Wow. Yeah.
어떻게 생각하십니까? 이런 현상에 대해서.
본인들이 이렇게 인기가 있다는 건 뭐 다 알고 있겠지만 그래도
신기하죠, 굉장히. 네. 그렇지, 이런 데서 뭔가
Trying to buy tickets.
항상 뭐 인터뷰할 때나
That was painful.
실감하시나요?
First world painful, but painful.
진짜 이런 데서 많이 좀 실감을 하는 것 같아요. 뭐 15분 만에 뭐 38,000석이 매진이
진짜 다
되고.
올릴 건가 뭐 이런 생각.
네, 약간 진짜 그런 건가 싶기도 하고요. 네.
And yet they're still, to this day, that was what, 2017? And to this day they're being asked constantly in interviews. They're being asked to validate and legitimize their success.
그 예전이나 지금이나 제가 제일
I love
좋아하는
all of
말이
Namjoon's rants.
니체 춤추는 별을 잉태하려면 혼돈을 내면의
That's in
혼돈을
Blood, Sweat, and
지나야
Tears on the above the mirror, right?
제 항상 제 심리나 이런저런 것들을 항상 공부를
I wonder who his
도와주시고
teacher
저를
was.
많이 상담해 주시는 선생님이 계세요. 제가 이상한 건가요? 제가 쓸데없는 생각을 너무 많이 하는 건가요? 남들은 저보고 너무 생각이 많고 너무 쓸데없이 고민한다.
You're such a gift though, Namjoon.
하는 사람도 있다라고 하는데
Fuck people.
말씀은 그게
That's your
다
gift.
지금 내 어떤 젊은 날의 가지, 젊은 날의 나무의 그런 것들이라고 생각하면 많이 힘들고 많은 가지치기 깎고 자르고 아프겠지만 그런 시간들이 지나면 멋진 나무가 될 거라고 생각하고 나무도 정말 오래 산 막 200년, 300년짜리 나무는 진짜 뿌리가 세고 하듯이 그래서 저도 그렇게 되고 싶다는 생각을 했던 것 같습니다. 네, 나무 얘기를 너무 오래 했네요. 근데 나무를 좋아해요. 그래서 나무를 좋아해서
I love trees too. My husband actually said he's concerned I won't like LA because we've been told LA doesn't really have trees, and I love trees. But then one of my sisters and I were talking about, but California is so much more than just the part of LA that doesn't have trees. Like, why wouldn't I love California? I love trees though, I really do. Oh my God, Rainism, that dance, that song, that dance. My army sister and I just discovered it like a month ago.
굉장히 많이 했던 곡이에요. 이걸로 또 휘날렸었는데 또 그때는 제이홉이 아닌 정호석.
안녕하세요, 레이니즈의 센터.
Yes, you are.
모두 다 센터에.
Yes, you are. I should not be videotaping my reaction to this. I should not be videotaping my reaction to this. Oh my god. I don't want to escape. Oh my god. Anissa, why? Why did you include this? To torture us? Oh my god. Oh my. Too much. Too damn much. Oh my god.
Are you ready?
He went down Matrix style. Oh, Yoongi,
수고했어요, 진짜. 수고했다.
진짜 야 진짜 고맙다. 너무 고맙다. 진짜 너무 사랑한다 진짜로. 진짜 너무 고맙다. 진짜 감사합니다. 제가 신인상을 진짜 받고 싶어 했었거든요. 받아서 너무 그게 한이었어요.
Their voices, whether they're talking, singing, or rapping.
일단 되게 지금 흥분이 안 가라앉아요. 되게 일단 이때까지 옆에서 같이 고생해 주셨던 우리
Look at Namjoon's face.
우리
I
아미
just want to squeeze him.
분들이랑
Look at Jin's face.
화면 이쁘게 나오게 해준 우리 스태프분들, 그래서 우리 도와준 매니저님들, 뭐 PD님들 전부 다 정말 감사드린다는 말씀 해드리고 싶고 또 정말 고생 많으셨습니다, 진짜.
Okay, so I finally started listening to SoundCloud. Love it. I'm trying to do it without guilt and enjoy the gift of their SoundCloud discography. Because there are so many songs in there that, there's like the Namjoon Jungkook song, the duet they did together. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And it's the same one that they do in the Puma commercial together, which I love the series. I adore the series of Puma commercials they did. Let's watch bonus content now. I feel better and more connected with myself even just having watched the deleted scenes. His boxy smile. His big laugh. Oh my god. These men. I love Suga's face. Suga's face over there was awesome.
오늘 막방인데 뭐 한마디 해줘요. 한마디.
He's such a smart ass. I love him.
한마디 그러면.
이거 누르시면 됩니까?
100% 터지는 거 아니야 이거?
오 진짜 좋아. 야 저거 터질 것 같아. 야 카드 주게. 야 저거 터지잖아.
What is that?
그냥 제가 할게요.
I'm about to jump.
뭔가
What are they doing and why? What is this torture device for this balloon? It is scary.
비네.
오늘의 팀 MC 정말 좋아한다.
제가 MC가 처음이라서 떨리는데요. 아 그래도 한번 잘 해보겠습니다.
파이팅. 자,
내 피땀 눈물로 만든 거대한 날개를 달고 정상을 향해 비상할 일만 남았다. 신곡 피땀 눈물로 돌아온 방탄소년단입니다.
Jungkook's laugh is so good.
카메라 보고 있어요, B 씨.
By the way, my kids have learned fighting, and I love it. They do that all the time now, and we can do it.
민홀리 자랑 좀 해주세요. 민홀리의 매력은?
Oh,
웃음 봐라.
look at Yoongi's face.
사실 저는 강아지를 그렇게 좋아하는 편이 아니었는데요. 좋아하시더라고요, 보니까.
아 제가 슈가 형 집에 한번 갔었어요. 되게 좋아요, 슈가 형도. 슈가 형이 그렇게 하는 거 상상해 가세요? 일로 와, 일로 와.
이번에 팬분들이 안마의자
맞아요. 제가 그 안마의자 비밀 하나 알아냈습니다. 아니 그 원래 안마의자 목 뒤에 이렇게 커버가 있어요. 두 겹 있는데 그거를 이제 치우고 마사지를 받아야 돼요. 목을 받으려면. 근데 그거를 그냥 덮어놓고 계속 받고 있더라고요. 그래서 제가 이게 받고 있는데 목에 되게 뭐가 느낌은 있는데 되게 하나도 안 시원한 거예요. 그래서 열어봤는데 알고 보니까 이게 빼야 되더라고요. 방금 알았습니다.
내가
The golden magne letting it right now.
처음 그 우리 연습실에 왔을 때 나 찍고 있는 거 맞아? 너 셀카 찍고 있는 거 아니야? 확인해봐.
Oh, I love this. It's so funny.
내가 이 친구 15살에 너 셀카 찍고 있는 거지. 지르콘인데 뭔데 그게 있어? 과학 남녀스. 형 과학 1시간 동안 되게 열심히 풀었는데 4점 맞았다. 내가 이거 어떻게 알고 있는지 알아요? 내가 어떻게 알아 그거를? 끝말잇기 하려고
Geometry action.
그 리튬, 이산화나트륨, 과산화나트륨. 이게 뭐야? 실리콘륨, 아인슈타인륨. 내가 아인슈타인륨 뭐야? 그래? 그래.
또 싸우지 마.
늙어서 좋다. 와 정말 좋다. 늙어서 너무 행복하네. 세상 다 가졌다. 아싸 세상 다 가졌다 늙어가지고.
아 나 혼자 할 걸. 진짜 시끄러 죽겠다. 속 시끄러 지금. 아 그만하고 나 이러고 끝나 진짜 그러면.
Hey, stop it. Stop it이겠죠. Stop it. 스펠링 뭐야? S 또 하지 말고. IT. 와우. Yeah.
This is the friendship we all need, right? Oh, it makes my face hurt.
지금 둘이 부부예요. 지금 석진 형이 여자 쪽인데.
Oh, I love Seokjin so much.
어디가? 아, 나 쳐세요.
지민이 형 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just to stop real quick. This video is what, 5 years old? 4 years old? Minimum of him playing guitar. And now he has one from Chris Martin signed. Oh. It's so hard not to be just so happy for these men. Ththese beautiful precious souls. Seriously. And he's still that nervous playing guitar. His comments to Chris Martin about receiving it. 10,000 army.
뭔가 느낌 있어요, 형들.
These men. Oh my god. Oh! The things they give us, from the cuteness to their intellect to their voices, everything is so special and so powerful. But it should be illegal for that level of hotness that they pull out randomly to throw at us. It should be illegal. This, on the other hand, I've seen that. I will always love that video. Oh god. I'm already gonna back up. Tay's voice. I have a hard time. Sometimes I try to figure out which one's my favorite. Who's my favorite voice? Do I have a favorite voice? Do I have a favorite voice? I don't know. But from the beginning, there's been something, I mean, there's something special about all their voices, right?
Yourself a better, better Christmas. Let your heart be right. From now on, your trouble will be out of sight.
I want a whole Christmas album by Bangtan so badly.
1위, 와 1위 정말 축하드립니다. 소감 한마디 해주세요.
안에 검은 왜 있나요? 또 다른 질문 있나요?
네, 축하드립니다. 1등 됐는데 소감 한마디 해주시면.
좀 가세요.
되게 평소에 순수한 형이긴 한데 순수하게 짜증나게 하는 형이지.
약간 저희 주에서만 이렇게 약간 좀 그런데 모든
축하드립니다. 1위 당첨.
모든 관점에서 보면 진짜 완전 순수한 형이에요.
분위기가 되게 많이 달라졌어요.
제가 바로 분위기 메이커죠.
네, 다음 질문이요.
네,
다음 질문이요.
저희 뭐 여러 가지 생각을 했었다가 다 없었어요.
안 될 것 같아서요.
어떤 것들이 있어요? 보여주세요.
최초 공개입니다.
이거 좋은데?
That's insane. That would have been a lot.
기다려야 되는 그런.
Right? That would have been a lot every time.
멘트도 있었어요. 당신의 마음을 저격한다.
당신의 마음을 저격한다. 안녕하세요, 방탄소년단입니다. BTS입니다. 힘을 보태주셔서 감사합니다.
Strong power, thank you.
동시번역가 아닙니까?
우리 여러분들을 보면 저의 심장이 정말 따뜻해지고 심장이 막 뛰고 있는 걸 느낍니다. Heartbreaker?
I love that they obviously know what he's saying. The other member's not having it.
널 위해 읽어주고 싶은 시야 꽃. 너에게 어울리는 시 제목을
I've seen that episode.
껍데기는 가라 신동요.
I want to spend New Year with them somehow this year, and I don't know how to. Last year I played Life Goes On for the ball to drop. I don't want to be alone this New Year's. I'm probably gonna be. Oh my god, you can hear that! that face that they make. I like his I like their clothes, their jams. The magnes unbothered, that was so good. What was this? I need to see that whole whatever that was. I gotta find that
크레이지
somehow.
아케이드고요. 여러분.
Was that a run episode? What was that?
빨리 오세요입니다. 들어오십시오. 오, 들어왔다. 석진 내꼬야 한 분 들어오셨습니다. 석진 내꼬야님 안녕하세요. 석진 내꼬야님 안녕하세요. 복숭아 만개떡 자라자라 진진자라 활방미 많이 들어오셨습니다. 뭐야, 네트워크 환경이 불안해서 게임에서 퇴장당했대. 아, 이게 뭐야? 내가 퇴장당하면 어떡해? 형 하이. 하이. 죽었어. 죽었어. 살려줘.
Do you guys game? I haven't gamed
잘하네. 이겼다.
in decades.
이겼다. 아, 제 실력이. 나 킬도 2킬.
Literally like 21 years.
6년을 쉬었습니다.
6년? 아, 3년을 배우고 6년을 쉬었다.
Did you guys see his Weverse post just a day or two ago about being blessed to love jazz, and he was watching the Billie Holiday
그래서
movie?
좀
So
약간
sweet.
조금 모자란 부분이 많아요. 근데 이해만 해주십시오.
백고동 소리?
아, 이거 힘들다. 앞에가 좀 약간 이 행동을 좀 멋있게 하면 또 멋있어요.
그렇죠. 그렇게. 형아, 그거야. 잘 보인다.
He's so cool.
들어가요.
So cool in his goofiness even.
많이 긴장해가지고 화장실 한 번만 갔다
와요. 물을 한 방울 비었어요. 빨리. 아니 굳이 저쪽으로 내려가도 되는데 굳이 앞으로 안 가도 돼.
Because it's Taeyang. Because it's Taeyang. And that's what Taeyang does.
전 개인적으로 컴플렉스가 이 손가락에 있는데
Jen's fingers are very odd.
손과 한번 바꿔보고 싶어요.
지민이랑 손 한번 대봐. 태희가 또 손이 제일 커요, 우리 중에서.
이런 거 꼭 해야 됩니까?
해야 돼요. 이렇게 손가락.
귀엽잖아요.
귀여워.
우리 래퍼 라인의 숨은 노래 실력을 안 들을 수가 없죠.
They are such smarties. They're so ridiculous about the rap line singing skills, but they are all super skilled singers. Listening to Autumn Leaves has been rocking my world, where they each have singing parts as well as their raps in it. And this week I've been revisiting a song that was really powerful to me 11 months ago from August D. Suga singing, Yoongi singing Set Me Free. Oh my gosh. If you have not put on headphones, my preferred way of listening to their music, if you've not put on headphones and listened to Autumn Leaves or Set Me Free, please put that on your to-do list for today. It will move you. It will rock your world. It will change your life.
방탄. 안녕하세요. 머리가 검정색 머리 있어요? 괜찮았어. 그러니까 오디션 한번 볼 수 있어.
I adore Black Suga.
아니 민혁이 지금 옷 갈아입고 오는데.
Yoongi with black hair is like.
연기해 안 해? 안 해. 안 해요. 감사합니다. 화이팅.
What was it? I don't know what all these clips are. It's driving me crazy to not know. Oh my gosh.
질문이라는 단어가 나와서 방금 생각났는데 문을 뒤집으면
I just want to snatch that lollipop from him.
자네 소가 노래 부르면 뭔지 알아?
Okay.
오리를 생으로 먹으면 뭔지 아세요? 회오리? 저기서 쥐시 진짜 너무
I have a hard time because my brain needs time to process this and I don't know enough Korean yet.
그럼 도대체 배경 몇 살이길래? 난 삼겹살.
깨가 죽으면 죽을게. 안녕.
물로 고양이
My brain can't even process.
물로 고양이를 만든다고요? 물로 개.
그 소들이 떼창하면 뭔 줄 아나? 단체 소송일 수. 딸기가 도망가면 뭔 줄 아냐? 산딸기. 딸기잼.
한국 비 매니저가 하는 일을 네 글자로 줄이면 뭔 줄 아는가? 비만 관리.
See, my brain, I can't even process. I can't process anything. I know he's known for his dad jokes, but this is where lost in translation is a very real thing.
햄버거가 무슨 색인 줄 아니? 버건디! 버건디!
See?
길을 지나가고 있었어. 근데 나나가 밥을 먹고.
Seeing how the other guys react or don't react.
신이 아이를 낳으면 뭔지 아십니까? 신이 아이를 낳으면 신이 아이를 낳으면 갓난아이.
Aw, wings. When I need to pick me up, that is a go-to song. It reminds me of how growing up I was into NXS a lot. Yay. And we all have wings, just some of us don't know why. Isn't that the line that NXS sang so beautifully? Anyway, so the lost in translation thing is a very real thing, and it makes me appreciate their songs, and it makes me a little sad because I feel like there's so many of us who love their music, and unless we become really fluent in Korean, there are things we're gonna just totally not get. Because I know particularly Namjoon, and when he writes with Bang, Supreme Boy, P-Dog, wordplay that they use. And if you read the translations from Dual Set's website in particular, they do a really great job breaking down every song and the lyrics to it and what you might lose in translation. But that means all of Jin's dad jokes currently go over my head because I don't know the wordplay. Because that's what dad jokes are all about, right? I mean, jokes are about wordplay and timing, but dad jokes are really about corny wordplay. Anyway, I just need to really focus, hunker down in Bangtan Academy. That's another thing that this summer when I was feeling much more grounded in what I was doing, I was focusing more on Bangtan Academy and not caring. Honest to God, it was like just selfish in the best way possible. Me pursuing the things that I knew are in me and make me excited to live, and not caring if other people thought that was friggin' weird as hell, and not caring if my husband was tired of hearing Go Billy and Mr. Kim teaching me Korean via YouTube videos. And then I felt like I needed to stop because I didn't want, because it had to be annoying, him having to constantly hear Hangul, and so I backed off of stuff because of anxiety of how I'm making his life not as good. I'm still obviously all over the place like I was when I recorded just a little bit ago. I hate it, the story of my life, and I really don't want it to be anymore. And you know when I feel not just riddled with anxiety, when I am deeply, selfishly pursuing my heart. Not whims, but my heart. And I say that because, you know, as I said earlier, the Christians in my life want to give me flack for not pursuing God harder. And if you just pursue God harder, everything's magically gonna be better because you'll know it's got a purpose to it. But that doesn't make things feel better. Knowing there's a purpose to it doesn't actually make things feel better. Ask Saint Paul, who carried the thorn in his side his entire life and never prayed endlessly for that pain, for that suffering to be gone, to be alleviated, and yet it wasn't. And him knowing that it was God's direction didn't make the pain go away. So I'm not going to be the Christian to tell you that you're focusing on the wrong thing if you're pursuing what's in your heart, because I believe that God If we are to believe that we are children of God, if we are to believe that God created us in His likeness, her likeness, His image, her image, and that God planted godliness in our hearts, then the truth is within us, right? The magic is within us. And that's what the magic shop is all about. That's what the doors being open is all about. That's what connection is all about, right? And we have to be connected to ourselves. That's what loving ourselves is all about. And when I've felt not anxious, and I'm not saying I necessarily felt good, because my life, to pursue what's in your heart means you are actually risking throwing out everything that's around you as you know it. If you haven't been pursuing what's in your heart, you are putting everything as you've currently built it at jeopardy of being toppled over, dismantled, and thrown out, which is actually probably a good thing, but it's a terrifying thing. And it's easy to kind of go back into the pace of tolerating and allowing the old way to just be what it is, even if that's what's destroying you and stopping you from pursuing what's in your heart. And then the anxiety builds back in, and then you're just as miserable as you were before. And I am currently working on not doing that. I feel a little more connected, as ridiculous as it is, just watching these two videos and seeing clips of the men. You ever just have a day though that you wish you were somebody else? That you wish, like, other people just seem to feel happy. Other people just seem to have friends that they've had their whole lives they feel connected to. Other people just seem to have a marriage that seems really connected, and somehow you feel like you fucked all of that up. Referenced this in the last video. It's a great book written by a fellow YouTuber who I really appreciate. His very willingness to be vulnerable and to share his journey and his struggles and his ongoing struggles and sort of relapses of sorts with mental health, anxiety issues, drinking, etc. Things that he has to constantly fight for to make his life better, and that most of the times he wins. Campbell Walker, that's his name. Campbell Walker as Struthless. Like, I think of it as like Truthless, but Struthless. Yeah, I've really enjoyed Campbell Walker's videos, the ones that I've watched of his, and his willingness to be really vulnerable, because we live in a world that's so about hiding those parts of ourselves in that journey. And especially when we're having sort of relapses of our mental health issues. Granted, he doesn't get on camera and like cry and fall apart about being in the middle of anxiety the way that I have. He does talk about being honest about him kind of being in one of those spots at the time, and things that he's proactively doing right then to snap himself out of it. And that's what I hope that we all do as well. Do things to snap ourselves out of it and to turn to the magic shop as best we can. I'm feeling just a resistance in my heart to feel connection right now, because where I want to feel connection, I'm not. And that all goes back to the Make It Right video. And anyhow, yeah. But I feel that connection here, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful to have made a friend here, much less friends here. I really hope that I get to meet some of you, and I feel so, oh God, every time I start talking about any of it, I just start getting pain everywhere. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to spend some time tonight, meditating. I've had someone that I've started to connect with this year as an army, and it's been really precious and special. And then I sort of shut down the last 2 days, because that's notoriously what I do when I go to like my darkest, most unworthy places inside of myself. If all I can do is like cry about feeling anxious and afraid and unworthy and unlovable, then why would I reach out to anybody and put this on them? Anyhow, I hope that you're not feeling that right now, and I'm going to try really hard to reach out to them despite feeling that way, and try to meditate out and pray out and dance out some of those horrible feelings that are causing like physical just muscle spasms and pain in my body. And I hope that you are in a good place, and if you're not, please see firsthand that you're not alone. And I think it's important. I think people feel like we as ARMY use Bangtan as a salve also, as sort of a distraction. And while they at times can be a beautiful distraction, the truth of it is the beauty of what these 7 souls and what they create and their team, what they create and give to us is an awareness of ourselves, an awareness of our hearts, helping us open the doors to our own hearts and be actually more present. It's not about distraction, though Lord, rainism. When rainism's on, that's a distraction. I am not in my heart. I am like, whoo, distracted. The rest of the world no longer exists. I'm gonna come back to you in a couple days, hopefully with a little bit of meditation, clarity. I make some mandalas. I haven't done that in a couple months. And that was like another thing I was doing that made me feel so grounded. Starting my days with meditating and mandalas. And I just need to get back with studying my Korean, the mandalas, and realizing I may have to walk this alone and accept that again. It's just such a hard, yucky feeling anyway. But I never walk alone, and you never walk alone. And God loves you. I love you. BTS loves you. They want you to love yourself. We want you to love yourself. Please love yourself. Something. Get up right now. Shake your to rainism. Go eat something healthy. Make yourself a strawberry juice. Watch your favorite performance of Bangtan that makes you feel loved. Watch Make It Right. Just something. Love yourself, and I'm going to try really hard to do the same today. And I will talk to you very soon.